Hey folks, it's Bob Friend here, broker manager, Howard Hanna Squirrel Hill office. It's Thursday, August 1st. What happened to June and July? They were out of here faster than a rumor spreads. Kids are going to be back in school pretty soon. College football is going to be starting up. Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be playing, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are going to be going on a playoff run, courtesy of Paul Skeens. Go Tigers. Anyways, so you probably have heard about the NAR Settlement. The NAR Settlement is going into effect on August 17th, and here's what it means. Number one, all the MLSs across the country, the one that we use here in Western Pennsylvania is the West Penn Multi-List. These MLSs must remove any mention of BAC, Buyer Agency Commission paid to the cooperating broker. They must remove all language pertaining to the commission being paid to the buyer's agent and that buyer agent's brokerage. Number two, prior to a buyer looking at a home, that buyer, if they're using a real estate agent, must have an exclusive buyer agency signed with that buyer agent and the buyer agent's brokerage. Can you go and take a look at a listing without using a buyer's agent and just going directly to the listing agent? Absolutely. You've always been able to do that. Is that wise? Absolutely not. And here's why. Imagine you're going through a divorce and your spouse already has an attorney selected and you're thinking, maybe I could save a few bucks. I'll just use my spouse as a divorce attorney. Really? After that attorney already has an agreement signed with your spouse? Terrible move. It's the same thing with going directly to the listing agent as a buyer. The listing agent already has a contract signed with the seller. Do you honestly think that the listing agent's always going to have your best interest at heart and in mind when they already have an executed contract with the seller? Again, you can go it alone, but I highly, highly recommend against that. That'd be a terrible, terrible move. So the MLS no longer has the buyer agency commission advertised. Number two, you've signed an exclusive buyer agency with your buyer's agent. Number three, the buyer's agent reaches out to the listing agent and asks to make an appointment to go and see the house. They also ask if the seller is willing to pay a cooperating broker a commission. The form used is called the CBC form here in the state of Pennsylvania. What has changed with regarding commission? Not a whole lot, and here's why. The seller has always had the option to pay zero commission to the cooperating broker. Most sellers have always paid a commission to the cooperating broker because it's a business decision. Okay? So at the end of the day, in terms of how commissions are paid, you're likely not going to see a lot of sellers paying zero commission. But what has changed is the fact that agents can no longer look directly at the MLS to find out what the commission is. At Howard Hanna, on our website, howardhanna.com, buyer agency commission will be advertised at howardhanna.com. So real estate agents have the ability just to look at the property, go to howardhanna.com, and they'll be able to see the buyer agency commission. So at the end of the day, I don't think you're going to see a big change in terms of how commissions are paid, but you might see real estate agents asking their buyers to pay a full commission or a portion of a commission. And here's what Howard Hanna Financial has done. Starting on July 15th, Howard Hanna Financial, Howard Hanna Mortgage, yes, we own our own mortgage company. It's not an affiliation, we own it. We started a program called Buy, Borrow, Bundle. And here's the process. Your agent gets you to sign an exclusive buyer agency with them, and at the same time, you fill out a form called a Buy, Borrow, Bundle, which is then submitted to our mortgage loan originator in each office. Should you have the correct loan product, you will receive 0.5% of the loan amount at closing from Howard Hanna Financial. Did you get that? Free money to the buyer just for using Howard Hanna Mortgage and a Howard Hanna buyer's agent to purchase a house. How big could that be? Well, if it's a loan of $300,000, at closing, you're going to see a credit for $1,500. Here's the kicker. It's not picked up by Howard Hanna agents. In other words, the agent does not pay a referral fee. The rates aren't any higher. We've heard that too on the internet with some other sour grapes mortgage companies saying, oh, Howard Hanna is going to raise the rates. We can't raise our rates. If we raised our rates, nobody would use us. Howard Hanna Financial is absorbing the entire cost of this program to help their agents with exclusive buyer agencies and to help their buyers. As of this video, Howard Hanna Mortgage has signed up more than $22 million in mortgages with over $110,000 going out to buyers with their loan products. It's unheard of. No other company offers this. Again, we can do it because we're Howard Hanna and we own our own mortgage company. So at the end of the day, don't panic about the NAR settlement. You're still going to get excellent representation from a Howard Hanna agent. We're still going to look for houses for you, and we are still going to perform all of our duties that we always have to you. The difference is we won't be able to see the commission on the MLS, and prior to showing a home, you're going to have to sign an exclusive buyer agency agreement. And that's not just Howard Hanna, that's nationwide. So if you're a buyer looking for an agent, I've got 65 great agents right here in the office ready to help you. My office has over 100 listings too, not including the Howard Hanna exclusives. If you're an agent, you need to give me a call because this company does more for their agents than any other company in the business. Call me at 412-576-3444 or send me an email, bobfriend@howardhanna.com. Remember, it's August 1st. Kids are going to be back in schools. Mothers and fathers are going to have their brains put back in their skulls when the kids are off learning at school. Steelers are right around the corner. College football right around the corner. And the Pirates are making a playoff run. All is right with the world here in Pittsburgh. Again, this is Bob Friend, broker manager, Howard Hanna Squirrel Hill. Give me a call at 412-576-3444. Beat 'em Bucks.